that started. Okay. All right. So I thought before we talk a little bit more about plugging the drain, I want to make sure that everybody knows about the summer incentive that the company has for the month of June. Okay, the summer sizzle. All right, and so the summer sizzle is a little bit like this. You want to pull that picture up, Kathy? If you get two new partners in the month of June who have a qualifying order, and a qualifying order is like a trio, a quad, superfood, super biome, that's considered a qualifying order. So if you get two partners that do this, and not them, you will receive this mixer bottle. And I had never heard of a Visp mixer bottle. Boy, that's a mouthful. Okay. But they're like $109. And I know that I think Judy Strickler, I think you have a Visp, don't you? Is Judy there? I know she's Judy.
No, I have a Beast blender.
You have a Beast blender.
Yeah.
Abby has one. And I think you use it all the time, right, Abby?
Yeah, they're great. It will blend your superfoods, your luminate. It would blend, you're complete with, obviously you can't use like frozen berries with it because it's just a frother, but it will blend, a scoop of complete and milk or water. It's the best for on the go.
Okay. All right. So that's the summer, that's the June incentive. And what I think Stacy Whitmer was saying the other night is that they're going to have another bonus gift for us in July. This is the June bonus gift. And the thing is, any partner that comes in during the summer sizzle, they get the $99 success box with all of the samples. So just, keep that in mind. So I think that's kind of a fun summer incentive. And, guys, up until a couple weeks ago, I did not really know what transpired, to get somebody onboarded. So I started calling the home office, and one day one of the lovely ladies at the home office spent a good 20 minutes with me. So you know that on our fabulous app, U plus Juice Plus app, okay, there is an enroll partner link. Fabulous. And it works. You can text that link to your prospect. I didn't know what happened after that. It was kind of like, are they just lost in space? What do we communicate with them? Well, once they get the link, all right, one of the first things that they do, it'll say, put your $52 application fee in the cart. All right. If they want the $99 bonus, the gift box, then they do have to place a new order, a qualifying order. Okay. If they're already a customer, they don't want to do that. All they have to do is check out with the $52 application fee. They'll have and right there already they'll have their name, their address, their phone number, and their email. Now here's the part I did not know. Somewhere in that conversation is the message that says you will receive an email from the company. It is a welcome email. And this is what we have to know, guys, as we're bringing new partners in. There are 3 steps that the new partner has to fulfill to become a legitimate partner so that they will be paid, so that they will collect their retail profit, so that they will collect the bonus. All right, so step 1 will be we ask them to confirm their personal information, name, address, phone number, and that's where they put in their social security number. Step 2 is you have to add your banking information. If those 2 steps are not completed, then that new partner is in app hold and they will not receive their money from the company. Now, that came as a surprise to me. All right. I was wondering. So, if you have a partner who is in at hold, more than likely it's one or the other of those two situations. Step 3 is an opportunity for your partner to set up their personal website link. You know, because chances are their website link is, strickler2175.juiceplus.com or something like that. And they can change their name to whatever they want their website link to be. But if steps 1 and 2 are not completed, that's when that partner goes into app hold. Okay. I don't know if that's new information for you, but it was certainly new information for me. And one of the things I am asking the company to do is a call, a Tuesday morning call, a Thursday night call, something with a tutorial of the mechanics of what I just talked about, so that we could see step by step what the new partner is seeing. Anybody think that would be a good idea? Yeah. How many of you would that build trust for you? Okay, so that you will feel, there goes Terry Longo with an emoji, where you would feel more confident in extending the opportunity to join team if we knew the mechanics of each one of these steps, if we could see it right in front of us. Yeah, Dave and Margie, yes. Judy, Jerry, yes, for me too.
So do they have to find that email, or can they just go into their portal and complete the information?
I'm told that they have to go to the email.
And the email should come very shortly.
Instantaneously. Because they haven't set up their portal yet.
Well, I have a chiropractor who thinks she's been in the system since she moved back to this country. They're with the Air Force. And I need to tell her specifically, she's got 3 children under the age of 6, what she needs to do. And I thought if she went back to that original email, that they would give her step by step what she needed to do.
How long has she been a partner?
Oh, 10 years, 15 years.
Okay, well then, no. You'll have to go to the home office, and they will send her. They will send her new information. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So she's probably on app hold, right, Jerry? It's on app hold. Okay. Yeah. All right. Isn't this fun? Okay, guys, let's get back to. I hope you found that beneficial, because that was new to me, and I said, I got to share this with more people. All right. White glove service. This is what I have done for 32 years. Okay. Oh gosh, I've been doing this call for 30 years, so I certainly am disciplined. All right. When I put on a new partner, my intention is to turn them into a raving fan. All right. I want raving fans. I want people that stay with me, see the benefit of Juice Plus. So this is what I do. I really want to know what you do to create raving fans. But the very first thing that I do is I write a thank you note. I have lovely Juice Plus stationery. Okay. And my thank you note is, it depends who I'm talking to. Thank you so much for getting started on Juice Plus. I know that this is going to be such a wonderful thing for you and your health moving forward. Thank you for allowing me to be your partner in health in this journey. I look forward to visiting with you in the near future. Always, always, my business card, okay, always goes in to my welcome card. That way, there it is. There's my website. There's my phone number. There's everything that they need. All right. Always, always to a new customer. This is Mitra Ray's clinical research piece. This always goes into my packet. Okay. This always goes into my packet. And I'll do something cutesy on it. Like I just sponsored somebody, a friend up in Gold Beach. His name is Francis. And I wrote across the top, Francis, this is where you are this week, 2 to 10 hours. And I put down here, I can't wait to see what happens 80 days down the road for you. All right. Again, I'm personalizing it. The other thing I always do is, because I have them, This is an investment in my business. There's always a gift. All right. This is a little Juice Plus jar opener. Okay. Or maybe I have this, glass cleaner, screen cleaner. Okay. Something goes in, and then because I can, and remember, this is just what Terry Luongo does. You do not need to do this. I always send them a packet of Complete because I always want Complete to be their next product. Okay. So with my next product, this is what I love. And I can't tell you how many of them open it and try it. Now, do they all get on Complete? No, but it's my gift to them. This is what I learned years ago from, I don't know if it was Jeff Roberti, but he talked about reinvesting in your business. And it's just a good business practice. If you are a sales coordinator, you make $75 on a trio order or superfood. You make about $75. If you're a QSC, you're making $60. If you're a partner plus, you're making $45. So this is something I really encourage people when they hit partner plus. Okay, they made the decision that they now want to move forward to QSC. All right, it's an investment in your business. Okay, now, I'm tracking with them. I'm sending the emails, text messaging. Most of the time it's text messaging. Hey, it's been a month. Checking in. All right. I'll bet your tummy is happy or something cutesy. It's just a touch. I touch them a lot. Because when shipment number 2 comes up and they say, sure, let's go with that, that's when I send them this again. Now we're looking at 16 weeks in, and I'll say, look what's happening in your body. What a blessing Juice Plus is to your health. And that's when I give them a stick of Luminate. This is high touch. But guys, I've got like 130 customers. Just managing my customers is a full-time business. All right. And I've got customers that have been with me for years and years and years because of this high touch approach. Customers to raving fan customers who give me referrals, and some of them become partners. All right. So that's my system. I'd love to hear from you guys. How do you give white glove service? What can we do now that the systems are in place? What can we do to plug the drain? Anybody have anything they want to offer? I hope you found that valuable because I think it was the morning wham call, and I said I always send the packet out, but he was like, what do you have in that packet?
Yes, Terry, I think that was very practical and valuable and concrete. So thank you very much. Also inspiring.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And I love every minute of it. I mean, to me, this is not work. This is me caring so much for them. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's so authentic. It's coming from your heart.
Yeah. And here's the deal. I know that my job is for them to have a great experience on Juice Plus. My job is not just to send the link and now you're a customer. My job is to make sure that they have a great experience. And I have to tell you, even 32 years ago, we didn't have any of these tools. The woman who put me on the product, she made sure I was having a great customer experience. Always letting me know what she felt was going on inside my body. So, go ahead. You want to say this out loud, Miss Amy? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, I just think that people are going to want a more personal touch. I think AI is so prevalent that snail mail. Really, my kids love snail mail. I love snail mail. We love it. It's a personal touch. Like it makes a difference. I mean, I know it's not convenient whenever we have 130 customers, we are professionals. If you're a professional at your job, this is what you do. This is the difference. We are a relationship business, right? Abby, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just gonna second that. I mean, I've gotten out of the habit of sending snail mail since, in full transparency, since I had both my kids, and I'm like, I need to get back to doing this. Um, and so I will add the way that I am really taking good care of my customers, very similar to Terry in that touching base with them a lot, checking in, like, how's it going? And I think sometimes we feel like, oh, maybe we're asking too much. And it's like, no, if we want somebody to have a good experience, we need to know what's going on. Um, so it's not bugging them, it's like learning what's happening. Um, and then I use Project Broadcast a lot. Something fun that I did this summer is I created a campaign with some healthy like barbecue swaps, and they're getting a text from me with, some practical things that they can apply to their summer. Like how can they, instead of the gross potato chips with 30 ingredients that they probably shouldn't choose, what's a healthier choice? Helping people outside of just Juice Plus, like choosing healthier options. And then really focused on that, like letting people know before a shipment goes out. And here's the other thing I'll tell you, like if you have any team and they have customers, of course, I'm training my team members to do this, but sometimes people aren't. And so I am reaching out to people, even if they're not direct to me, and saying, hey, this is Abby Nowlin. I work closely with XYZ. You have a shipment coming up. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
And like, I will sometimes like say to people, I'm like, hey, if I don't hear from you, I'll assume that it's good to go. Because sometimes people look at a text and they don't respond. But if you tell them, hey, if I don't hear from you, I'll assume it's good to go. And, I would say a lot of the time I don't. And then if somebody wants a change made, they'll message you.
Yeah. And
So
they're so grateful. Look at my customer the other day. She was so grateful. Oh, Abby, and thank you for bringing this up. And it was Amy too. Snail mail.
mhm.
Today, people are excited to go to the mailbox
Yep.
and open something. And there was a time in the season when we were doing the cassette tapes and the DVD. Nobody was doing snail mail anymore. But it is vogue now to do snail mail again. And this sheet, I use this a lot. And because, so I got a customer in Oregon. Her name is Leslie Payne. And she's been on the product now for 2 months. So my text message is going to say to her, hey, Leslie, you've been doing Juice Plus now for 2 months. Did you know that the butyrate levels are elevating in your gut? Why is that important? Because it's feeding the good bacteria. What do you know about your microbiome? Would you like to learn more about your microbiome? Okay, 16 weeks in, if I'm doing the follow-up, are you ready for your next box? Okay, a significant improvement in better working memory. Have you noticed? I use this sheet as touch points as I'm doing my text messaging, because all of a sudden I'm building belief. Now, do you remember when we used to get messages from like Pam Popper on was it Voxer? No, on what did we used to call that system?
Voicecom.
Voicecom. This is Pam Popper, 606-7783. That was my Voicecom number. But every single morning we were educated about something. So when I'm working with my customers, I've sent them this. I send it out when the second box is, but I'm always referring back to it. Hey, go back to that sheet. You've been doing it for 2 months. The butyrate levels in your gut are going up.
Terry,
Oh.
Terry, I've been looking for a clean, crisp, clear copy of that, and I need to know where I can find it.
Oh, well, I've got it. Yeah, we've got it on the Team Up boards page.
Kathy has it.
Yeah. Huh?
Kathy's pointing at herself. Kathy has it. She's like, I have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The other Jerry Luongo over there in the corner. All right.
Did you have to recreate that, or did you find it from corporate?
That was part, and it's on our app.
Okay.
Yeah, a clean copy of it is on our new fabulous app. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that this was beneficial in some way. I would love for us to keep this conversation going. And maybe next week we could talk about what are we doing to go into retrieving, educating the personal invitation to people who fell off during the 2-year transitional piece. And where you can find those names in our back office. Okay, put Kathy on the spot. All right, guys. Any questions before we say goodnight?
Good
Remember,
night.
this is gold. This is gold. Use
Yes.
it.
Thank you. Thanks, Terry.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everybody.
Good
All
stuff.
right. I'll see you soon. 30,000 feet for me on Thursday. Take care. John L., you got to come to Gold Beach, Oregon.